Hey, what up, church fam? Hey, I came across a video the other day as I was listening to the Ramsey show. Y'all probably know or hear of it. I was listening to it, and I have our youngest kid. He's off in college, and this call really resonated with me because as parents, it's tough and it's hard to see your kids struggle. And it was like the call came at the right exact time as me and my wife were going through this in life. And well, as this call goes forward, I will pause in between and we'll talk a little bit about it. So here's the first part of this call.
Every time you give them money, every time you pay their cell phone bill, you, my new friend Darlene, get something. What are you getting?
So I'm going to put it in our context. So as our kids go off to college, they should be learning how to take care of themselves, correct? Because if you remember, as some of you went to college and you worked, you remember the person it turned you into, the person you are today. So as parents, we have to do the same to teach our kids how to be adults. So my question to you is, what do you get out of letting your kids never struggle, never letting them find things out, giving them whatever they want, and protecting them from the hard parts in life? So what are you getting from giving your kids money all the time and not letting them pay their own bills? Let's go forward and hear some more about this call.
Anxiety.
Nope, that's not true.
impulsive.
That's not true. That's what your body is doing because of the choices you keep making. You're getting something positive for this, or you wouldn't keep digging a hole deeper and deeper that you keep falling into. What are you getting from this? Because that's the root here.
So again, what are you getting? And we have to figure that out in our own lives going forward so we can break this cycle and allow our kids to grow up and be adults. So let's listen a little more.
I guess the satisfaction of trying to push them into adulthood
Nope.
and being, nope.
Nope, because you're not pushing them. You're just putting money into their slot machine. What are you getting from this? My guess is you're getting the feeling of being needed. You're getting the feeling of that little tiny neurochemical hit that is, I just helped them out. That all of us parents love when we get to help out our kids. That you're continually, like, as much as you hate it, you also love that your kids have to keep coming back to you because you don't ever, the thought of them ever going away and being independent completely and quote unquote not needing their mom, I can't go there. I hate paying their cell phone bill, but the idea of them waking up and not needing me is really heavy.
Tell me that doesn't resonate with some of you like it does with me. I know being a dad and trying to love my children and be there for them, that I love when they call me and ask for stuff, minus not wanting to do it on their own. So I have a couple older sons who don't live with us, and I love when they call and ask for things. It makes me happy as a dad, and I feel needed. And a lot of you feel the same way like this lady does. Like if the kid goes out on their own and they don't ask you for money no more, they're not going to need you. Don't feed that lie anymore. Don't let Satan whisper that into your mind. Your kids will always need you. You just need to go out in faith and trust that God will take care of your kids and not you. You're not God. You need to point your kids to God, but don't be their God. Don't let them depend on you for everything. We need to teach them how to be independent and how to be self-sufficient, especially in our culture today. Let's finish up and see what Dr. John says.
That's pretty realistic, but at the same time, I feel like I've given them resources and education over the years, and I feel like I need to just lie to them and say, no, I don't have any more money to loan.
You don't need to lie to them because then you become a person that you don't respect.
So don't lie to them. Just tell them you're not going to give it to them anymore. I like how he puts it, man, because I'm telling you, this will free you from the trouble that you'll go through trying to save your kids from everything. just remember, let God be God and you be a servant of God. That dependency on your kids, you depending that they need to be around, turn that towards Jesus and treat him as if he was your kid and you couldn't connect with him anymore. How would you feel? Let's say God left from your life. Would you notice he was gone like you would if your kid left from your life? Because then they're switched around. Then your kid's being God and God is just put on the shelf. So put your trust in him. Let's finish this call.
Yes.
How much guilt do you have that they're 36 and they're still asking mom for money?
A lot.
Okay. And so a way to punt that guilt a little bit further down the field is just to give them another $130 for their cell phone, and the next month punt it a little bit further. And so it's time for you to stare you down in the mirror, Darlene, because you're the epicenter here. Your kids are just doing what works. And we can blame them all day long, but mom pays our cell phone bill.
Let's role play the part where you stop giving them money.
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
So what are they going to do if you stop paying for all their stuff and make them get a job? That's a tough question to ask yourself, huh? They'll probably throw a fit. They may not talk to you for a while. But like I said, kids always need their parents. How many of you out there still need your mom or your dad, or you still call them to ask them a question or to get help from them? You see how that works? Don't get stuck in that bondage. All right, let's finish.
If September 1 or October 1, mom is no longer paying cell phone bills, insurance, etc.
Yes.
I am deleting all of these apps from my phone. You'll have 30 days or 45 days to get your own insurance, to get your own cell phone bill. And then you have to be prepared for the wah, 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 wah. It's not fair. It's your fault, blah, blah. And just know it's coming. Okay, cool.
I love you all enough to let you go.
That's it.
We're not a bank. No more Cash App. No more Apple Pay. No more Zelle.
You have to delete those from your phone, especially temporarily, because you don't have the self-control to listen to your kids cry and whine and not go in and rescue them. And that doesn't make you a bad person. That just means you're enabling instead of helping.
So my brothers and sisters who have older kids that been living off of you too long, I want to challenge you and do what Dr. John says here to do, but get accountability. Get somebody you can call and have pray for you when you're going through this time of hearing your kid whine and complain, and do everything they can to not work no more because they're going to die if they work and go to school, which you and I know isn't true. Some of the best people I know went to school and they worked full time, and man, they're so successful today and amazing. And some of them are you. So remember that as you're raising your kids to be young ladies and young men, you got to teach them to be self-efficient, to take care of themselves, especially if something were to happen to you. What would happen if your kids couldn't live on their own because they depended on you for everything? You wouldn't be doing them any favors. You'd be hurting them more than you're helping them. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video like I did. I hope it helps you. I hope this little conversation helps you grow closer to God and get closer to Him. Remember, find you an accountability group to help you with this situation, and have a blessed and a wonderful day.